Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are going to work on our neck, our shoulders, chest, and upper back. We're going to get some fascia release. We're going to do some self-massage. We're going to do some flossing. So to have that flossing, I encourage you to grab, if you have a yoga strap, if you don't have a yoga strap, something that is going to not be too elasticy, a dog leash, a belt, a tie, a piece of rope, anything of the sort that will give you a length of about, we're going to say 3 feet or a yard, maybe even a little bit longer if your shoulders are tighter. I encourage that. You don't have to have it, but it really does help, and it gives you kind of a visualizing or a sensation of where you are within the stretch and what you need to work on. So we're going to be gentle, we're going to be kind, we're going to move in a lot of different ways. We're going to work to let go of tension and tightness in the neck. We're going to improve rotation in the shoulders. We're going to open up that chest, and we're going to activate through that upper back. So again, this is all about releasing that myofascial tissue, that soft tissue that is the connective tissue around your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles. It's one of the biggest organs in your body, and when it gets unhappy, it can kind of wreak havoc on how we move and how we feel. So with that said, I invite you to find a comfortable place. You can be seated on a chair, you can be on the floor, you can be up on a pillow or a bolster, just someplace that feels good to you. All right, and we're just going to take a second. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back, and I encourage you to make this motion as big as you can. Your eyes can be closed or open. You can have a mirror by you, or you can just go by feel. I want it to make it big. Now let's take it from the back and go forward. Now we're always going to finish with the shoulder roll going back because we want to encourage that opening up of the chest and that activation through that upper back. Let's do one more. As those arms come down, again, 3 rolls to the back. Open it up. Feel that opening through the chest. Feel how those shoulder blades kind of squeeze towards one another. Feel how the shoulders roll up and back, and those shoulder blades just slide down your back. Now press your palms down towards the ground and sit up as tall as you can sit. We're going to slide those left fingertips out along the mat as far as you can, and then pull it back in. I don't want your fingertips to leave the mat. Now take it to the right, slide it out, and pull it back in. Now I want you to notice on this sensation, what do you feel in the shoulder? What do you feel down the arm? Do you feel the length in your spine still? So we have this tendency when we sit to kind of really sit and hollow out the tummy and chest. I want you to go long in that spine. I want you to be strong in the belly. One more time, we take it to the right. Now we're going to do both. We're going to extend, reach it out. Now we're going to rotate the palms towards the sky, and then turn the palms back down towards the ground and pull it back in. Now this isn't super fast. You can slow it down if you want to, but again, it doesn't have to be a certain speed. I want you to feel all the feels and how your body responds to the mindful movement that you are creating, and pull it back in. Let's do that one more time. Lengthen it. Make sure you're not hyperextending through the elbows. Roll it open. Roll it closed. And pull it back in. Take that left arm up and over. We're going to bend the right elbow, and we're just going to lean in. As you exhale, a little roll towards the floor. Reach out through those left fingertips. Lengthen through those lats, and then roll it back open and rise. Both arms up, left arm down. Take it up and over. Bend that left elbow. A little roll, tummy towards the floor. Roll it back open. And rise. Both arms come up. Right hand comes back down. Left arm goes up and over. Lean it over. Keep the tummy and chest open. And then as you exhale, roll it forward just a little bit, hollowing the tummy and chest. Roll it back open. And rise. One more time. Both arms come up. Left arm down, right arm up and over. Lean in. Bend that left elbow. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Roll it back open. And rise. Both arms come up, and we lower those arms down to shoulder height. Flex your wrists. As those fingertips point towards the sky, arms are shoulder height, core is strong. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press the palms forward, creating space between the shoulder blades, and then pull it back as you inhale. So I want you to be mindful of what's going on through that upper body. So we're not arching the back, we're not moving the upper body, we press it forward. and we pull it back. Movement's just happening through those shoulder blades. Protraction as you press forward. Retraction as you pull it back, keeping that core nice and strong. So we're really trying to create some space in the shoulder joint, some movement in the scapula and those collarbones. Again, press it forward and pull it back. Now come back to a neutral space, shoulders just soft, and open those arms out to a T. Wrists are still flexed. Breathe. Now extend through the wrist and rotate palms to the sky. Bend the elbows, bend the wrists. Keep those elbows shoulder height, just the best you can. If you have a mirror handy, perfect. If you don't, just do your best. And then extend and lift. Little tap overhead. Open those arms down to shoulder height. Bend the elbows, bend the wrists. Little sun god action. And then open it out and lift it high. One more time, open it out to a T. Flex the wrists, bend the elbows, sun god. Extend it out, lift it high. Again, lower those arms all the way down, hands to the shins. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze, seated cat and cow. Exhale and hollow. Inhale, press it forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. Let's do that 2 more times. Press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. 1 more time. Press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. Inhaling it up nice and tall, arms open back out to a T. Cross that left arm out in front. Right hand to the tricep just below your shoulder. Turn your left palm to the back and pull that arm in across the chest. Turn and look out over your left shoulder and a little tuck of your chin down towards your collarbone. Breathe. We lift our gaze and turn it back to face front, taking that left arm up and back, hand to the elbow, just gently pressing. Breathe. Now you can stay right here, or if you like, take that right arm, reach it around. We reach up towards those fingertips. You don't have to lock them. Just reach up as high as you can and as low with that left hand as you can. Breathe. If you can lock them, lock them. If you're like, nope, I like it better with my hand on my elbow, keep it there. Breathe, and a little lean to the right. Maybe look up along the inside of that left elbow. Inhaling it back to center. Release your hands. Extend left arm, and then the right. Open those arms out to a T. Cross that right arm. Left hand to the tricep just below your elbow. Pull it in nice and tight. We turn and look out over that right elbow or right shoulder. Little tuck of your chin. Breathe. Lift your gaze, turn it back to face front, and take that right elbow up and back. Hand to the elbow, gently pressing. If it feels good to you, circle that left arm around behind, reach it up. Again, you don't have to touch your fingertips. You don't have to lock your hands. Just reach up as far as you can and down as far as you can with that right hand. If you can lock them, yep, do. And breathe. So we're preparing those shoulders for a little shoulder flossing. So really breathe into it. See if you can let go of some tension and tightness. We're not working to cause any extra. And gently release those fingertips. Extend right arm and then the left. Cactus arms. Turn your palms to face front. Pull those elbows back and down. Open the chest. Gaze high. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Activating through those lats. Working those shoulders. Reach it up one more time. Exhale, pull it down. Activating the muscles in that upper back. Opening up that chest. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, let your arms just gently float down towards the ground. Grabbing that strap, your leash, whatever it may be. So now this is where it comes into play. You want it to be as long as you need it to be. If you have metal or plastic and it's something hard on the end of it, I encourage you to take a hold of that and then come from that end and just kind of wrap it as tightly as you want to. Again, start wide. You can always bring those arms in. You can always bring the arms out, whatever you need to do. So we're going to start down by our knees, just kind of in a what seems like the right kind of place to be on that strap, and we're going to take it up and back. I'm going to invite you to come back as far as you can without bending your elbows. If you are able to come all the way around behind, do so. Otherwise, just come back as far as you can, and we take those arms back up and over. So I want you to be really moving mindfully as what's happening. Are you having to bend your elbows? If you're having to bend your elbows, or if you're kind of moving in a chunky fashion where you have to do one shoulder and then the other, I'm going to invite you to take your hands a little bit wider. If there's pain or discomfort beyond a good stretch, go a little wider. If you are able to go around and it's fairly easy, I'm going to invite you to bring your hands a little more narrow. Not much. Okay, half an inch. Start with that and see how it feels. So when we are encouraging that ball and socket joint of our shoulder to move freely, okay, in that full 360-degree range. It may or may not happen, okay? So be nice to your shoulders. Okay, we're going to do one more pass. And again, if that means you stop at the top here, that's where your range is today, perfect. We want to take it where we're meant to be today, okay? No judgment, no criticism. You might have an aha moment where you're like, whoa, all right, I need to work on the range of motion in my shoulders. So now we're going to go around the world. I'm going to invite you to open up your stance on your hands a little bit more. We're going to take that left arm up, back, and around. Again, we're not going to bend those elbows, best we can. Right arm comes up and around, and you might need to adjust how far your arms are. Around behind, same direction. Right arm comes up and around in front. And if you need to hold on to that other strap, do so it doesn't bonk you in the head. Take it around. No pain. Doing the best to keep your arms as straight as you can. One more pass this direction, and then we're going to reverse it. No pain, because what does pain do? Pain causes inflammation, and it takes us further back from where we want to be. Now that right arm comes up and around behind. Left arm up and around in front. So we're going to do 4 passes like this. Around the world, flossing those shoulders. One of the greatest ways to improve range of motion in your shoulders, but you really have to move mindfully. If you're doing things that your body's like, hey, this doesn't feel good to me, your body's going to respond with pain and inflammation. Let's make this the last one. This may be an extra one. So sorry for that. If you already counted 4, you're welcome to stop. And now we're going to come back and do that center. So adjust, maybe in just a little bit. Hopefully this is going to feel a whole lot easier. So whereas before maybe it was a 7 or an 8, now maybe it's a 6, maybe even a 5. That would be amazing. And again, if you need to adjust where your hands are on your strap, just come in or out, however you need to do that. One more. How's that feel? Hopefully super good. I love this one. Feels so good. Good. Now let's take those arms up and over, and you can definitely bring your hands in if that feels okay to you. We're going to use that right hand to pull it over as far as feels good to you. Now, if you want to, you can actually release that strap a little bit and kind of push through that left palm. Turn your gaze up. That feels pretty darn amazing. All the way down that left side. Now, making sure your core is strong, we rise. And now we shift. Left hand down, we lean in. And we push through that right hand, through the palm, through the knuckles. If you're able to come a little lower, yes, you can. Just maneuver your hand down that strap or up if you need to, and we turn and look up along the inside of that right arm. Core strong. Rise, come all the way back up. Lower those arms down to shoulder height. And we turn to the left as far as we can turn, keeping that tension in the strap. So activating through the muscles down that left side through your obliques, through the lats. Inhale it back to center, keeping that spine tall. Rotate to the right. Use that right hand to pull back. Breathe. And inhale it back to center. Go ahead and relax your arms and set that strap off out of the way. Reach it high. Exhale, release that right hand down. Left forearm crosses the crown of the head and gently pull your head to the left. A little press of that right palm down towards the ground. A little lift of that left arm. Turn your chin down towards that left collarbone. Place your left hand to the back of the head and pull. We slide those right fingertips out along the mat and pull it back in. Again, slide it out and pull it back and gently let that left arm fall to your side. Turn your face towards front, ear over the shoulder, and then gently roll your chin down towards your chest. Good shoulder rolls 3 times, keeping the chin down towards the chest. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you're noticing a difference. One more shoulder roll. And inhale, lift your head. Exhaling your head to the right. Right arm comes up and over, crossing the crown of the head. Place your hand gently along the side of your face and then let it be heavy. That left palm presses down towards the ground. Close your eyes. As you exhale, slide those left fingertips out along the mat. And then pull it back in. Let's do that 2 more times. Reaching it out. Pulling it back in. Just feeling that good long stretch. Pulling it out. And back in. Lifting that right hand slightly. Turn your chin down towards your collarbone. And place that right hand down. Again, if you like, you can slide the fingertips out, or you can just hold, pressing that left palm down towards the ground. Gently let that right arm just flow down towards the ground. Turn your gaze back towards front, and gently release your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Reach it high. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head, elbows are wide. As you exhale, release the weight of your head back into your hands. Let that head be heavy. Inhaling up nice and tall, and as you exhale, draw the elbows around the ears, chin to chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, elbows wide. As you exhale, let your head be heavy into your hands. Inhale it back up nice and tall, and as you exhale, chin to chest, elbows close around the ears. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Exhale, release to the right, just leaning in. Inhale it up tall, and as you exhale, release to the left, just a little lean. Keeping the tummy and chest open to the front, elbows wide. Inhale it up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Roll those shoulders up and back. And let your shoulders slide down and away. Turn your palms to the sky. Drape the wrists over the knees. Back of the hands to the tops of the knees. Close your eyes. Index finger and thumb gently rest. Take a moment, breathe deeply. Send that loving energy to the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the back, the lats. And breathe. So if ever you're feeling tight through the neck and the shoulders, having a hard time catching your breath, oftentimes we've hollowed through the chest. This is a great practice to help draw those shoulders back, to stand a little taller, to let go of the tension and tightness. I hope you feel it. I hope you feel amazing. I hope this has helped and brought you a little bit of relief. Then gently bring your hands to heart center. A little tuck of your chin down towards your chest. A moment of gratitude for taking the time to help feel better, to move more efficiently, to be more present, to be kind, learning and exploring with grace and a sense of peace. Gently lift your face, open your beautiful eyes. My friend, thank you for joining me today. I hope that did feel amazing. I hope you can come back to this practice time and time again. It really is great for posture and just opening up that chest, breathing more deeply, and finding a little sense of release in the tension and tightness we carry in the neck and shoulders. Always an honor, always a privilege. I appreciate you so, so much. Until the next time, light, love, and namaste.